In 1925, the legendary author Virginia Woolf wrote about a nursemaid's voice that rasped his spine deliciously and sent running up into his brain waves of sound. Little did she know she was documenting a sensation that would captivate the digital age nearly a century later. This was the first literary record of brain tingles. Decades later, millions of viewers would rush home to fall asleep to the gentle brush taps and soft, soothing voice of the iconic television painter, Bob Ross. Ross's audience didn't just watch for the art, they watched for the feeling. They didn't know it, but they were triggering a biological phenomenon that drives an industry today. Today, this sensation is the backbone of a 1.8 billion digital wellness industry. It is a world where strangers perform simple, quiet tasks to soothe millions. People willingly watch others fold towels, pretend to be eye doctors, or whisper into ear-shaped microphones for hours. On the surface, it sounds completely absurd. But inside the brain, something profound is happening. What looks like a strange internet subculture is actually a deeply rooted neurological reaction. The modern history of this sensation started quietly in 2007. A 21-year-old on a health forum described a childhood feeling of random, static-like brain tingles. Thousands of people replied to that post, realizing they weren't alone. They had all felt the same tingles, but never had a name for it until then. In 2010, the sensation finally received a clinical-sounding name, Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, or ASMR. It gave the community a banner to unite under. Since the naming, the market has exploded. It is projected to reach a staggering $6.2 billion by 2034, making it one of the fastest-growing digital niches. Top creators, known as ASMRtists, pull in massive audiences. Channels like SAS ASMR have surpassed 9 million subscribers, showing the scale of the demand. Because average watch times frequently exceed 14 minutes, advertisers pay premium rates, sometimes up to $32 per thousand views for this highly engaged audience. Major global brands like KFC and Samsung are now cashing in on the trend, creating their own ASMR-inspired marketing campaigns to connect with viewers. But the real question remains, why does it actually work? For years, skeptics wondered if ASMR was just a powerful placebo effect or just internet weirdness. Then, researchers at Dartmouth College put ASMR-sensitive people into an fMRI scanner to see what was happening inside their heads in real time. The results were undeniable. Watching ASMR videos lit up the nucleus accumbens, the brain's primary reward center, much like food or social interaction. It also activated brain regions linked to emotional arousal and empathy. This suggests that ASMR is deeply tied to our social and emotional biology. A major study in the journal PLOS found that watching ASMR produced reliable, objective physical changes, proving it isn't all in your head. Participants saw their heart rates drop by an average of 3.14 beats per minute. This is a significant physiological shift towards deep relaxation. At the same time, their skin conductance increased, meaning they were deeply relaxed, but also emotionally engaged and tuned in to the experience. These physical changes are comparable to the health benefits of mindfulness and clinical music therapy, making ASMR a viable tool for stress relief. Experts suggest the ASMR effect is an evolutionary leftover, strongly similar to physical grooming observed in primates like chimpanzees and bonobos. When apes groom each other, they aren't just getting clean, they are bonding. This tender personal attention releases neurohormones like oxytocin and dopamine. ASMR videos, with their close eye contact, soft speaking, and focused attention, simulate this exact type of intimate and ancient social grooming. But here's the catch. It doesn't work for everyone. An estimated 40% of the population feels absolutely nothing when watching these videos. People who experience ASMR often score higher in openness to experience and neuroticism. Their brains may have more blended neural connections. There is also a fascinating flip side. If the sound of chewing or whispering fills you with intense anger, you might have a condition called misophonia. Misophonia operates on the exact opposite spectrum as ASMR. It triggers automatic rage instead of relaxation, using the same sensory pathways in the brain. Next time you see an ASMR video, remember, it isn't just a weird subculture, it's a hacked biological pathway to deep relaxation, validated by neuroscience.